Our story takes place in the dimly lit basement of a community center, where a group of individuals with unique perspectives gather every Wednesday night. This is no ordinary meeting. It's a sanctuary for those who see the world through a different lens, a place where the extraordinary is the norm. Meet Brenda, a retiree who believes Elvis is her mailman. She's convinced that every letter she receives has a hidden message from the king himself. There's Gary, convinced his neighbor's dog is a Russian spy. He spends hours analyzing the dog's behavior, looking for signs of espionage. And let's not forget Agnes, who insists she once met Bigfoot at a yoga retreat. She claims they shared a moment of zen during a particularly challenging pose. These are the Conspiracy Theorists Anonymous, a motley crew united by their shared belief in the unbelievable. Each member brings their own unique story, adding to the tapestry of wild theories and unshakable convictions. Agnes swears the Chihuahua is wearing a tiny earpiece. She's certain it's transmitting their conversations to some unknown entity. Gary nervously adjusts Sparky's collar, making sure it's not bugged. His paranoia is palpable, but in this group it's just another Wednesday. Brenda, oblivious to the tension, pulls out a stack of Elvis Presley commemorative stamps from her purse. She handles them with reverence, as if they hold the key to some great mystery. "Look at the eyes," she whispers conspiratorially. "They follow you, just like the king." In this basement, reality bends, and the line between fact and fiction blurs. Leading this band of merry misfits is Dr. Linda Wellman, a therapist with the patience of a saint. Her warm smile and welcoming demeanor make everyone feel at ease, no matter how quirky their concerns might be. And the optimism of a lottery ticket holder. She approaches each session with a sense of hope and positivity, believing that every problem has a solution, no matter how unconventional it might seem. Dr. Linda genuinely believes in the power of positive thinking, even if it means entertaining the notion that the Earth is flat or that Beyoncé is a hologram. Her enthusiasm is infectious, and she encourages her group to explore their thoughts and feelings without judgment. She sees the group as a safe space for people to express their anxieties about the world, no matter how outlandish they may seem. Here, everyone is free to voice their fears and find comfort in the shared experience. Dr. Linda Wellman. Welcome, everyone. Tonight's topic is government mind control through dental floss. It's a topic that might seem bizarre to some, but here it's just another fascinating discussion. Don't be shy. Share your flossing anxieties. This is a place where even the most unusual fears are taken seriously and given the attention they deserve. Gary, does flavored floss count? His question, though lighthearted, opens the floor for a deeper conversation about the hidden dangers we might overlook in our daily lives. Brenda Elvis only used waxed dental floss. Her comment brings a moment of levity to the group, reminding everyone that even the most serious discussions can have a touch of humor. He said it helped him hit the high notes. The group bursts into laughter, finding joy in the shared absurdity of the moment. Agnes, convinced Elvis is a government plant designed to distract from the impending alien invasion, rolls her eyes. Her skepticism adds another layer to the rich tapestry of personalities in Dr. Linda's happy place. Each week, the group dives headfirst into a different conspiracy theory, sharing their evidence and debating the finer points of their chosen delusion. The room becomes a whirlwind of speculation, accusations, and the occasional tinfoil hat fashion show. It's a comedy of errors fueled by paranoia and a healthy dose of confirmation bias. Gary, don't you see? The government replaced all the birds with surveillance drones. That's how they know what brand of cereal we eat. Brenda? But what about Elvis? He loved birds. He even had a song about a bluebird. Agnes? Elvis was a government puppet, Brenda. Wake up! One of the highlights of the meetings is the confession segment, where members share their latest encounters with the supposed conspiracies they believe in. It's a chance for them to vent, to bond, and to outdo each other with increasingly bizarre anecdotes. From encounters with men in black to messages hidden in cereal boxes, no story is too far-fetched for this group. Brenda, I found a secret message in my cereal this morning. It's in code, but I'm pretty sure it says Elvis is alive and hiding in Argentina. Gary, that's right near where the lizard people have their underwater lair. I read it on the internet. Agnes, the lizard people control the internet, Gary. Don't you know anything? Despite their differences in opinion on which global conspiracy is the most credible, the group members share a unique bond. They've found a place where they can be themselves, where their eccentricities are not just tolerated but celebrated. They are a family, bound together by their shared paranoia and their unwavering belief in the unseen hand controlling the world. Gary, I say we go to Area 51. They'll never find us there. Agnes, too obvious. We need to go off the grid somewhere remote like the Bermuda Triangle? Brenda Elvis always said Graceland was the safest place on Earth. He said it had a special force field. One Wednesday evening, Dr. Linda decides to shake things up. She announces a field trip, a visit to the local museum's exhibit on government surveillance throughout history. Dr. Linda hopes to gently nudge her patients towards a more grounded understanding of the world, but the group sees it as an opportunity to gather more evidence for their theories. Gary, see, I told you. They've been spying on us for centuries. Agnes, this is clearly how they control our thoughts. Subliminal messages through dial tones. Brenda Elvis used to own a shoe phone just like the one on display. As the weeks turn into months, the conspiracy Theorists Anonymous continue their weekly rendezvous with the absurd. They are a constant source of amusement, frustration, and a strange kind of comfort to Dr. Linda. They remind her that even in a world obsessed with logic and reason, there's still room for a little bit of crazy. Gary, if we can just get control of the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty, we can disrupt their communication network. Agnes, and don't forget about Graceland. That's the key to everything. Brenda, don't worry, I've got Elvis on our side. Just when the line between reality and delusion seems permanently blurred, and the world feels like a never-ending maze of confusion, the group stumbles upon a piece of information so shocking, so mind-boggling, so unbelievable, that it makes them question everything they thought they knew. Their entire understanding of the world is turned upside down. Could it be that they've been right all along? Have their wildest theories been true? Or is this just another layer of the elaborate joke the universe seems to be playing on them? A cosmic prank that keeps them guessing. Brenda, I told you Elvis was out there. Her voice rings with a mix of triumph and humor. Gary and Agnes stare at each other, their eyes wide with a mixture of fear and excitement. Could this be the moment they've been waiting for? Could this be the proof they've been searching for? The evidence that validates their endless debates and sleepless nights? Or is it just another elaborate hoax? Another mirage in the desert of their quest for truth? The answer, like the truth itself, remains elusive, always just out of reach, leaving the conspiracy theorists Anonymous and us, the amused spectators of their hilarious journey, to ponder the possibilities. We laugh along, caught in the web of their endless curiosity. After all, in a world where anything is possible, where the line between fact and fiction is ever blurring, isn't it more fun to believe? To let our imaginations run wild and embrace the mystery?